the 76ers. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. Then there's Howard. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Foyle in at the four-man position. Now, here's Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Moves on moves. Whoa,
what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Foyle. Richardson against Smart. Richardson the pass to Hood. Launches a three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Boston. Smart kicks to Barnes. Tatum on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Smart against Richardson from past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And stolen by Howard. To the middle. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Tatum. Nobody near Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Richardson kicks to Simmons. And the pass to Hood. With the shot. And Boston with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Here's Richardson. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Here's Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smart trying to break free. Tatum's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Richardson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Now, here's Hood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He hits it from 9. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 2. Here's Smart. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Walker with the 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Richardson the pass to Simmons. Back to Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Richardson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. Walker against Simmons. Shots good by Walker.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Outside, Simmons. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And he gets it to go. And so here is Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And Walker kicks to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. That shot off the mark. The 76ers go the other way with it. Hood drives in, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Walker's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Walker the pass to Whiteside. Barnes outside. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The 76ers leading by 3. Simmons with it. He has 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. A tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Bertle, he is checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Rodney Hood.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in assists, 15th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Howard, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 5.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Tatum kicks to Walker. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah. And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 6. Howard can't hit.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Good on the shot.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Here's Jackson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Richardson attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
The first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Howard. Robinson is subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Celtics, Falls checked in for Tatum. And Porter subbed in for Barnes. That one is no good.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Ferguson's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
Here's Ferguson. Outside Robinson. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Walker. Now, here's Porter. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Now, here's Porter. Has to fall. Back to Herter. He dishes it to Walker. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson passes to Ferguson. Feeds it to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Outside, Porter. Back to Walker. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Jackson against Walker. From deep. And it's Osman missing. With a floater. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Back to Jackson for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Oh, the catch and shoot, Jay, is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ferguson kicks to Osman. Passes it to Ferguson. Pirtle up top. Pass to Ferguson. This one for three. Thompson with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Porter passes to Fall. Shoots a fader. That one rolling around and rims out. Jackson against Walker. Here's Osman. No good on the three. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Porter, no luck. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for Walker. .20 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. The pass to Ferguson. And the 3 off target. He got it up. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Pirtle. Reggie Jackson out there with Ferguson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Osman in at the power forward. Jackson against Holiday. Inside. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Osman. Over Thompson. And it's Osman missing.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Bounce pass Robinson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here is Pirtle. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Osman missing. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Pass to Jackson. To halt the run, and the jumper is good. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And how about the speed of Jackson's ball handling? Just leaving the D in the dust with this move.
Holiday, the pass to Thompson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Oh, man, you really like seeing Jackson get going from the perimeter. His three-point shot has come a long way.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And Holiday kicks to Porter. And again, it's Boston converting. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Ferguson. For the 3. Porter pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. There's the pass to Thompson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Herter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Now, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist, because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted, and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Barnes. Outside Tatum. Tries it from 19. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simmons passes the foil and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
Passes it to Tatum. The 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hood against Barnes. Hood can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons, the bounce pass. Foil the pass to Simmons. Howard dishes to Hood. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Hood's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Smart passes to Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Back to Smart. Over Simmons. Kept alive. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Whiteside's got his 2nd basket of the game. Holiday against Simmons. Pass to Richardson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to get loaded inside.
Howard misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Walker's checked in for Boston. And the 76ers call time here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Good season for him last year. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Richardson against Smart. Back to Simmons. Unloads from 13. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Celtics leading by 5. Outside, Walker. Whiteside inside. Working on Howard. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside finds Smart. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Tatum against Richardson. To the inside. Here's Howard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Trying to end the drought. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Simmons.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in with scoring despite the contact.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Tatum. The pass to Walker. Over Simmons. Walker's shot is off. Hood with it. 5 points in the game. Down low. Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out powerful years.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Here's Simmons to the paint, and Howard with the stop.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Smart against Simmons. Count that bucket. And 11 points for Kemba Walker.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 3. Richardson outside. But tried by the power on that throw-down.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You're going to try to tie him down. He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Hood. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Shoots from the line. They get it back, and it's denied. Outside, Simmons. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Tatum, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Jackson. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. And it's 13 points for Ben Simmons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Walker the pass to Thompson. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Turtle comes in for Dwight Howard. And Terrence Ferguson subbed in for Josh Richardson. Porter's checked in for Boston. Kevin Huerter comes in for Smart. Off the inbound pass. And he overshot that one, missing. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Simmons finds Jackson. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And Jackson is unreal in the pick and roll, just taking whatever the defense gives him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the three-point shooting was the...
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Smart, the guards. Pat Barnes is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Whiteside in its center. And Simmons slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Smart. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. Walker against Hood. Over Walker. Here's Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The rebound by Foyle. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Foyle lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 13. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Foyle, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Foyle's got 5 points so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum against Hood. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Simmons. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Smart.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Simmons. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Foyle. Foyle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Simmons against Walker. The 10-footer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
The 76ers leading by 9. Richardson outside. Simmons left side. Sweet little floater. Simmons got 17 now.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Barnes outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. Barnes against Hood. Barnes looking around. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
Walker against Simmons. And Walker kicks to Smart. Unloads from 13. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Outside, Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot, and 2 said enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Howard. Robinson comes in for Hood, and it's Jackson in for Simmons.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter. He does a great job of getting himself to the line.
Outside Jackson. Get the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Richardson against Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Walker surveying the floor. The teardrop falls in. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for Boston.
He's just taking what the defense gives up. Walker, I mean, he's so smooth in these situations.
Pass to Richardson. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
It's Robinson high post. Outside Jackson. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, what a stellar pump fake from Jackson. Completely fooling the D and getting them to bite on it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Jackson.
As a kid, Jackson saw a lot of the world. His dad was in the Air Force, so he lived in Italy, England, North Dakota, Florida, Colorado. He was all over the place.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the 76ers. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Josh Richardson. The Celtics also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Porter comes in for Kemba Walker. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Smart. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, you know, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you a question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
That's it.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
He's a gifted athlete who plays with the real drive. Holiday wants to keep proving he's worthy of more responsibility.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Passes it to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Poeltl, the pass to Osman. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Falls got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Huerter. 10 points for him. Outside Holiday. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ferguson, the pass to Osman. He gets that one. Osman's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Pass to Fall. Back to Huerter. Robinson against Holiday. The kick out to Porter. Shot from 12. And Poeltl pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 12. The pass to Osman. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Fall. Out left to the wing. Kicks to Holiday. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Possession, touch to get it done. For Holiday, it's about taking these shots more and more and more and more.
Here's Ferguson. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Herter. Holiday, the pass to Fall. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ferguson. Dishes it to Jackson. And the 76ers get it back. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Thompson outside. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Fall. And it's Kemba Walker in for Justin Holiday. Osman kicks to Simmons. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. That shot missing, and it's Boston the other way. Shoots the three. Herter, no good. Philadelphia leading by 12. A three ball, and that one's good. Osman's got 7 points.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
Simmons passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Passes to Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson against Walker. Fires it up. Jackson misses.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action at... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Ferguson in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 19 points.
Oh, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
Here's Tatum, and the layup is good.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Jackson kicks to Howard. Back to Jackson. Now the dish to Simmons. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Tatum. Ferguson misses.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Tatum passes to Herter. Now Thompson. He feeds it to Walker. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Howard with the stuff.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Outside Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the 76ers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Comes up empty down low.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Simmons. Softly drops in the floor. Simmons got 21 in the game.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Foyles checked in, and Hood subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Barnes, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Kevin Herter. Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. Simmons with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 17. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Thompson with the ball. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That's good from Walker.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Back to Richardson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Walker kicks to Barnes. Richardson against Smart. Walker. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Simmons. And that's now 18 points for Howard. Smart passes to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Where do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum? Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Whiteside's checked in for Boston.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Walker against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. And now the 76ers on the break. Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Hood. Richardson outside. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, easy call.
That's good from Richardson. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Count the basket. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Richardson outside. And there's the pass to Simmons. Richardson, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's the only thing that's going to get them back into this game, if there's still even a chance.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Walker the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Barnes. Rebounded by Howard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Here's Barnes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And he knocks down the first one. Barnes hits them both. The 76ers leading by 14. Pass to Foyle. Back to Richardson. Howard finds Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That's a two-pointer from Walker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Foyle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hood dishes to Howard. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 25 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And stolen by Simmons. 14 feet away. No good there. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics passing it around. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Whiteside. And another shot. The rebound by Foyle. Foyle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Whiteside. Walker against Simmons. Walker the pass to Tatum. From the arc. Walker's shot is off.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that. A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling him up.
And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Stolen by Smart. Left side, Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. There's the double team with Walker. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Tatum. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tremendous confidence in this young man. I mean, he understands the game. He believes he's going to make plays.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Foyle can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 14. Over in the corner, Barnes jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Hood will bring it up for Philadelphia. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Tatum kicks to Walker. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Outside Hood. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. The Celtics shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by 11. And here is Howard. Jackson down low. Guarded by Smart. Shot from the top of the key. Jackson misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Garland with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Smart, the guards. Matt Barnes is out there with Tatum, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Now here's Simmons. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. He said Kemba Walker, of course, will be a handful. With his quickness, he's almost impossible to contain. And, of course, he can raise up a hit from anywhere, especially in the fourth quarter. Kevin, they have to be on their game tonight.
Thanks, David. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Barnes passes to Smart. And stolen by Hood. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Oh, that was terrific.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And stolen by Hood. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Take a break.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
First free throw is good. Good on both. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Barnes. And stolen by Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons doing a nice job there, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
And checking out the stats for Jason Tatum. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Walker kicks to Barnes. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Tatum's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's good from Simmons. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 15. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Philadelphia has possession. Celtics trail by 15.
Yo, watch Walker.
Walker the pass to Whiteside. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. Now the pass to Foyle. Yep, that one goes in there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Walker. 11-point game his last outing. And there's the pass to Whiteside. In the corner, Tatum with it, trying to get something going. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Richardson the pass to Howard and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And so he hits both. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, a very nice season for him last year. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now here's Walker. Passes it to Tatum. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Whiteside finds Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Foyle. To the middle. Here's Hood. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Foyle's got his second basket of the night.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
The 76ers leading by 21. Hood dishes to Simmons. Sweet little floater. Simmons got 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Over Walker. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Howard. 15 points for Ben Simmons.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Whiteside, the pass to Walker. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Boston. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it, and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Porter comes in for Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Smart. So he gets them both.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Now here's Walker. Porter finds Walker. And that one's on target from the wing.
You know, Walker can be absolutely deadly from mid-range, and he knows exactly how to shake free for the shot he wants.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. High post try, and he knocks down the jumper.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Simmons passes to Ferguson. Jackson in the corner. Shoots over Walker. Jackson misses. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Bucks. Thompson outside. Kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from 11. No good. Shot missing.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Jackson, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And the basket by Jackson. Now here's Walker. Trying to get open is Thompson. He can't get it to go. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. And Philadelphia making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Falls checked in for Boston. Thompson passes to Huerter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker's shot is off. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Detroit Pistons. And here is Robinson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Just 3 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Fall with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Fall. The pass to Porter. Fires the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Pirtle, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the shot repertoire of Jakob Poeltl, mostly 10 feet and in, is his strength. He's an old-school big man in every sense of the word, but efficient in what he does.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Walker. Second free throw, no good.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Oh! My goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Outside Holiday, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Philadelphia shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Falls out there with Thompson. Then it's Porter. And it's Herter in at point. Here's Herter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porter's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Robinson misses. The Celtics shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Fall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that one's good. Osman.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday, the pass to Fall. Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one's good by Porter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Passes it to Jackson. Fall with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Holiday against Poeltl. Holiday, the pass to Fall. Over Jackson. Fall can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Jackson. From downtown, it's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Holiday, the pass to Thompson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Porter outside. He doesn't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Jackson misses.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Fall. He gets it in there. Fall's got his second bucket tonight.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Jackson kicks to Robinson. There's the pass to Pirtle. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Jackson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Fall passes to Herter. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here is Pirtle. Jackson from long range. Again, the miss by Jackson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fall can't hit. Robinson against Holiday. Right side Robinson. Here's Pirtle. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Pass to Fall. Thompson outside. Inside. Holiday gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Holiday's got his first points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, we were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or 2 below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. I mean, there's so many great ones in the NBA. But...
Yeah. Lillard would certainly be on the 3-man list for sure.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Whiteside's checked in for Fall. Tatum comes in for Tristan Thompson. Barnes, he's checked in for Porter. And Smart subbed in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Richardson. Outside Jackson. Over Holiday. Good D by Holiday. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Barnes. Right side Smart. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. By himself. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here is Holiday. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Hood, the pass to Howard. He dishes it to Jackson. And it's blocked. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Holiday against Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 17.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And Boston has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Hood. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Down low. Howard can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Barnes. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Second shot opportunity. Barnes. It's blocked. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Fires from 14. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Tatum. They get the rebound and the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Jackson. 17 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Tatum against Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the 76ers. Foyle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hood dishes to Jackson. Lobbed up there for Howard and stolen by Tatum. Feeds it to Smart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Shooting 1.
Smart, no good on the free throw. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And the first one drops. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
And Richardson drops them both. So it's the Celtics now. Now Walker uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. Walker's got his third basket of the night. The pass to Foyle. Simmons against Walker. Simmons passes to Howard. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Free throw good, Howard. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Walker kicks to Whiteside. Back to Walker. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And so Hood will bring it up for the 76ers. Walker against Simmons. Richardson outside. He kicks it to Hood. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Got to admire the hard work of Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And Simmons drops them both. Celtics shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. It's good from long range. Smart's got 5 points so far.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Richardson gets a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes outside. Outside Tatum. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Richardson outside. Pass to Foyle. Outside, Simmons. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, and you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Walker with it. He's got 6. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
With everything Ben Simmons gives you, the scoring is gravy. But in the first half, he was aggressive with his offense, getting his shots to go down. A welcome sight for this team.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. Then there's Howard. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Foyle in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Now here's Smart. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Outside Tatum. There's the dish to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
And it's good, 2 points. Simmons got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. Here's Walker after Ben Simmons' bucket. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Whiteside. Barnes outside. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 7.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Simmons dishes to Hood. Richardson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Foyle the pass to Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Tatum's got 8 points.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguard him.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Simmons. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Walker against Simmons. Walker taking his time here. Whiteside kicks to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 12. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Richardson the pass to Foyle. Richardson trying to break loose. Foyle gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him. Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
Now here's Howard. Goes up again. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Simmons against Barnes. No good on the triple. And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, but he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Here's Richardson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. The drive by Simmons. No points there. 9 for 14 from the floor, but still shooting 64% this game. Smart, wide open, he fires. The quick look, no good that time. Howard finds Simmons. It's tipped. Now here's Walker. He's got 11. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Barnes. The tray. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Simmons dishes to Hood. The pass to Richardson. None of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart kicks to Walker. Back to Smart. Passes it to Whiteside. The shot will not fall. Excellent D from Howard. Outside Hood. Puts one up from 19. And the 76ers get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 25 points.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Walker the pass to Porter. Back to Walker. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Pirtle sends it back. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 21 points for Reggie Jackson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now here's Jackson following the miss by Kemba Walker. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Simmons passes to Pirtle. Shot clock at 2. Ferguson misses. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. A nice shot by Tatum.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Here's Ferguson. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's Walker with the 3. The kick out to Porter. Walker against Jackson. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Ben Simmons. And the Celtics also making a change. Falls checked in.
One shot.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
Ferguson kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Walker. That one a little long. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Jackson on the high post, he drills it. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And that one's good by Porter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ferguson. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Outside, Walker. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Jackson against Walker. The shot from the low post is good. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Walker goes in, and the shot goes down.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Osman. Back to Jackson. 16 feet away. The rebound by the Celtics. To the inside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Robinson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Ferguson. Count that one. Ferguson's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Jackson against Walker. Porter kicks to Walker. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. The high post shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Osman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson passes to Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 27.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Walker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know, Walker knows how to get to the line a few times per game. Actually, his aggressiveness and quickness with the ball, tough to match up against.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers leading by 23. And here's Jackson. 27 points for him. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for the Philadelphia 76ers. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more in store for you right after this. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
One thing we can't do is have empty possessions where we're shooting it before or we're turning it over before we can set our defense, okay?
Well, Greg, he's all about wanting them to take smart shots.
You have 24 seconds to play with, plenty of time. No sense taking a bad shot and risking getting burned in transition.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics, Matt Barnes is out there with Tristan Thompson. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Porter. And it's Holiday, and it's shooting guard. Here's Pirtle, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call, foul on Boston.
Boy, Pirtle is polished in the post. Call him 3P man. Polished, post, Pirtle.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple of years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Philadelphia. Marjanovic checked in for Howard. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Jakob Bertel. And it's Garland in for Jackson. The Celtics also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Both free throws good from Holiday. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Garland kicks to Robinson. Pass to O'Quinn. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 11-footer. Marjanovic, no good. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Holiday. And no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. Here's the floater. The second chance effort. Good on the bucket. Marjanovic has got his first basket of the night.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Wanamaker. Thompson finds Barnes. Fires from 18. Wanamaker misses. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Corner shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Now Richardson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. That's good from Richardson. Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Marcus Smart comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They get it again. Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good. Falls checked in for the Celtics. Green comes in for Barnes. And Richardson drops them both. Walker with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Walker the pass to Fall.
A phenomenal and tenacious defensive player. Howard good at using his athletic frame to put a little fear in opposing players.
Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Foyle. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. The feed to Tatum. And it's blocked. Outside Hood. Kicks it to Simmons. A floater. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Walker with a clean look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Walker's got 24.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green kicks to Walker. Here's Fall. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Walker outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Howard. Now here's Richardson. Back to Howard. Stolen by Smart. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good, Kevin, at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Simmons against Walker. Simmons passes to Hood. Howard trying to free himself up. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, here they come. And laid in to finish the break. Simmons got 27.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Pass to Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here's Walker. After Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Green kicks to Walker. They double team Walker and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the 76ers now. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Simmons, the bounce pass. Hood deciding where to go with it. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Now, here's Walker. Over Simmons. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Insane creativity. Walker feels like he can just carve up any defense whenever he wants to.
Richardson against Smart. Now, here's Richardson. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Howard. Missed inside. And here's Boston. Here's Tatum. Here's Green. Great D that time from Hood. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now here's Walker. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The 76ers shooting 40% in the fourth. Smart against Richardson. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Foyle. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Green. And here's Walker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the 76ers. Garland comes in for Hood. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. It's Richardson on the wing. Floats one. That shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Green, the pass to Wanamaker. He dishes it to Tatum. Here's Fall. Pass to Wanamaker. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Garland down low. Here's O'Quinn. And yes, it's good. O'Quinn's got his first bucket of the night.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now the pass to Huerter. Here's Fall. Passes it to Tatum. Stolen by O'Quinn. Simmons with it. He kicks to Richardson. Now here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Simmons. Boston shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Back to Tatum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Simmons against Green. Popped up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 17 rebounds. Wanamaker the pass to Fall. Here's Huerter. Richardson covering. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Pass to Garland. Now Richardson. Pass to O'Quinn. Over Tatum. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Now here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Howard. Simmons dishes to Garland. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.